Transformers, issue number 18. That's right, folks. Finally, another reference to the extended Energon universe is in this book. I feel that's not like a priority for Daniel Warren Johnson when it comes to writing. Just like sometimes occasionally reference that G.I. Joe's over there or Void Rivals is in space. Not that it matters. I think doing standalone works fine for this book, but it's a universe. Sometimes we just got to remind you that there's stuff going on, and we do. But let's get into it. Let's talk about this book. A lot going on in this issue. Like, we start on Cybertron, and the Autobots are pinned down. It doesn't look like they're going to get away from this battle. It ain't looking good. They're screaming for Alita, like, we need help, we're stuck here. And then suddenly a huge truck just plows through. No, a van plows through, because it's Shredhead. He's like, you ready to get shredded, bro? Cuts off a guy's head, stabs another one. Shredhead looking like a freak, just coming in, killing people with his laser sword, slicing them in half. He's winning the battle. And the other robots are like, oh shit. And Alita's like, yeah, I think we just turned the tide. We got a monster on our team who's all rock and roll and ready to rumble. And you're like, hell yeah, dude. You do. You got it. So that's the Cybertron stuff of this issue. We then cut back to the San Juan Islands where Ultra Magnus built his fortress. And he's like, this is crazy. And just being alive during the time of war and seeing everything going on and like what happened, like how one Cybertronian can like destroy another one, it really put things into perspective for me, RC. Like, what are we fighting for? I think I'm becoming Beachcomber a little bit. It's crazy how just things are broken and afraid. I don't like it. So Carly tries to talk to him. She's like, it's tough, you know, being a part of something like this. Like, Spike and I lost our dads because of this. And everything we knew was gone. And it just makes you feel like you're adrift and you're alone and you don't know where to go. But I'm telling you, you're not alone. You have all of us. We're here for you. We're here to make you feel better. And he's starting to like maybe come to his senses. But then he hears something in the bushes, and suddenly he whips out his thick gun and he's like, okay, get down, somebody's here. And then like a military soldier's like, oh shit, and like just starts blasting them. And RC's like, stop, no, they're humans, they're fine, they're not gonna like hurt us. And you know, Spike's trying to get out there, Beachcomber's getting him to safety, everyone's freaking out. Carly gets hit with a dart and she's about to go down, and RC picks her up, and Ultra Magnus like, they're attacking us, they want to enslave us, they want to enslave me. They literally like blow up his base, and then he like punches a helicopter out of the sky, and then like they start firing missiles. So RC like gets with Beachcomber and they like head out with the kids, but then they get like attacked, and she drops Carly, and Carly gets picked up by G.I. Joe. Yeah, they got the G.I. Joe symbol, so G.I. Joe picked up Carly. They also picked up Ultra Magnus, and they're like flying him away. So that's cool. Maybe he'll appear in the G.I. Joe book. That'd be interesting. So Ultra Magnus has been picked up by G.I. Joe, and Carly's been picked up by G.I. Joe. So RC, Beachcomber, and Spike are left alone, just like evading all like the soldiers that showed up to fight them. That's the end of their part of the book. I'll say again, the artwork's very intense. The entire story is like, how do you survive when the times around you are terrifying? It's literally that like meme that goes around every time something bad happens, where it's like the Squidward button that says, I really wish I weren't living through historical events right now. That's this entire book. Because then we cut to Seattle, and the Autobots are trying to like get hundreds of people out of the way of like Bruticus and Devastator beating each other up. And it's not looking good. They're crashing buildings on top of everybody. A building's about to fall on all these people, and Optimus stops it. They have like a little shield around the humans to get them to safety. We see Starscream is in Astro Train, and he's ready to like fire atop of Bruticus and take everybody down. It ain't looking good. You know, and then Soundwave's like, well, this is annoying. Here, I'm going to give Rumble a big gun, and he could like use this to like beat some shit up. So there you go. Go punch that SOB out. They get into a big fight. You know, planes are crashing down. Buildings are being toppled. Only one Constructicon can stand. It ain't gonna be a good fight, but man, it's just like 5 pages of a city being demolished by Godzilla-like robots, and it is terrifying. And they're doing wrestling moves on each other, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot Daniel Warren Johnson wrote this book. In case you forgot, here comes a suplex of 2 big Constructicons. Optimus is looking on like, holy shit. Like, they're falling from the sky, breaking each other. They crash to the ground. Literally millions of things are going to be destroyed. Like, that's not something you can fix. It's not going well. Soundwave manages to like get the upper hand on Starscream, ready to like beat him up, just breaking his eye, crushing him to pieces, ripping him apart. And you see Starscream rips him apart too, and they're just beating each other up to the death. And then suddenly a voice is like, "Both of you, enough!" And we see the mangled body of Megatron just standing in the way, and they're like, "Oh my god." He's like, "Silent, Megatron is here." And Megatron like returns Ravage to Soundwave, like, "Yeah, you got a loyal dog there, dude. Your father is a faithful servant of mine too." Pretty cool. So the big old dog is here, saved by Megatron. So then Soundwave's like, "Oh my god, you saved my dog. I love you. My master, I'm here for you." Just like a blind, like Megatron is blind, like he can't see. I think he's seeing through the bird is like Laserbeak his eyes because he's on his shoulder. I think that's what's happening. It's just like, "I'm here, my son. Kiss my finger. I'm here to protect you, to love you." Starscream gets Astro Train's like, "Come on, we gotta get out of here right now." He's like, "No, I'm here to kill Megatron. Remember?" And then we see stand-ups, Soundwave. There's work to be done here, and Megatron is like luring over the broken city that like the Constructicons like did. And you see Optimus is like looking up at the destruction, like, "Oh shit, Autobots, we gotta retreat." Because he is wearing Megatron's arm, and he sees the silhouetted shadow of Megatron looking down on him like, "Uh-oh, things are bad now. They are about to get worse. We just killed Seattle." This is a crazy book. A lot of stuff is happening, a lot of intensity, things going on all the time, and it still looks really fun. This book continues to be interesting and cool, and now Megatron's here. He's like, "Hey guys, you're all terrible. We got to get the Decepticons back on top. I think we'll do it. I think we'll do it." So, Transformers issue number 18. I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.